Terrific way, Greg, to get this game started. Able to get the opening touchdown and do it with a long run.
Mike, anytime you can create explosive plays in the run game, you're definitely going to take it. And they're going to be able to build on those plays as the rest of this game moves along.
The extra point by Butker is good. And the Chiefs are very quickly out to a 7-0 lead. Nothing is our score as this kick is sent into the air. This taken in at the 8-yard line. And he can only get back to the 16-yard line. Second down. Now the Chiefs can call the first of their timeouts, and they'll get together prior to the second down play. She gon' see some shit she don't wanna see. She ain't ready for it. If I ain't the greatest, then I'm headed for it. Yeah, that mean I'm way up. Yeah, the 6 ain't friendly, but that's where I lay up. Lay up. I been Steph Curry with the shot. Been clicking with the shot. Out of the gun, he'll throw. That's complete. Jonathan Taylor out of the backfield. Taken down after a gain 3, but that is good enough for a first down.
We're starting to see this so often, Mike. The days of just having a running back who you're just going to turn around and hand it to, yes, that's still a critical part of NFL offensive football, but their ability to be used in the passing game. Just one more thing for the defense to have to defend. Make them go sideline to sideline, line of scrimmage to the end zone. Defend every blade of grass, and a really good running back goes a long way in doing that.
They'll run a draw now with Taylor. And he's going to be knocked down hard behind the line.
A lot of times the success of a draw depends on the defensive ends, Mike, rushing the passer. In this case, a great job by the defensive end. He initially reads pass, but then he determines that it's going to be a draw. He quickly adjusts, and he's able to tackle the running back for a loss.
Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And he's going to get this to the 37-yard line. A pickup there of 13. First down, Indianapolis.
Just seems like every year, Mike, the tight end position just continues to grow within the passing game and establishes a bigger and bigger role. And listen, I know I'm biased, but if you want to have a good passing game, you better have a good tight end.
Line of scrimmage is the 37-yard line for 1st and 10.
Ready?
Now, faking the give. A throw on the move is caught. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
From the 42-yard line, here's 2nd and 5. They'll look to throw. That one incomplete. Good job. Textbook there. Separated the man from the ball, and it'll bring up 3rd down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game. Like, we just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
Now KC going to use the second of their timeouts. They'll talk things over before third down. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. He's got his man. That's down. It's a gain of 19 in the air. That's good for a Colts first down.
These third down conversions are just so important. Like everybody stresses, we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. If you want to stay on the field, you better be good on third down.
From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. They'll run on first down with Taylor. And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
From the 34-yard line, here's 2nd down and 6. Back to throw. Open man. That's Alec Pierce. And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8.
Not a whole lot complicated about this play, Mike. That was understanding where the holes in the defense were. Remember, in this zone coverage, you got to find green grass. Get past the first down marker, be friendly to the quarterback, and then the ball has to be out on time before those zone defenders can react to the receiver. It's exactly how it played out here. You can drop all the fancy plays you want, but when the quarterback and the receiver see it through the same set of eyes, it's virtually impossible to stop.
And they will take their final timeout of this half. And of note, since they're out of timeouts, they cannot challenge for the remainder of this half. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10.
Let's go.
He'll look to throw. They'll set up the screen to Taylor. Now they are in business. Inside the 15-yard line. 13 yards the gain, down to the 13-yard line.
And this is the blueprint, Mike. The ability to sustain and maintain possession and methodically move the ball down the field in the process. The defense has had no answers up until this point. And now the next step is, can they come away with 6? Because anything less than that, after this long drive, would be a bit of a letdown.
Space getting tight here, down to the 13-yard line. They work 1st and 10. Red zone now. He'll drop to throw. Throwing off his back foot, and it's taken in. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
Well, this is a great example of the old saying, Mike. You never go broke taking a profit. And give credit to this quarterback. I know it's not the big explosive play he was looking for, but getting the ball into the hands of his running back, allow him to pick up some extra yardage after the catch.
2nd down and 3.
Here we go, set. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
A quick throw on the RPO is complete. And he's in! Touchdown, Indianapolis. That is 2nd TD catch of the season.
And what a response by this offense. It's not easy taking the field, Mike, for the first time in the game. And You find yourself already down to score. They watch their opponent kind of march down the field and score on the opening possession, and they're able now to go out and square it on up. Allows you to take a deep breath, maybe get a little confidence for your defense to go out and get a stop. And they come away with this extra point. We got ourselves a tie ball game.
Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. The return starts from the 5. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And he finally gets forced out of bounds, but that was a fantastic return.
And that's a heck of a return right there. I mean, he's going to bounce his way towards the left sideline. Just a ton of space over there to run, and they finally get him out of bounds. But not until he nearly managed to turn the corner and almost take it all the way.
On the give, it's right. He'll manage only a couple. Latu, there to bring him down.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's 2nd down and 7. They'll send Worthy in motion. Mahomes going to push this one forward. Now they are in business. Inside the 15-yard line. A pickup of 14 as he takes it to the 14.
Kansas City Chiefs. 1st down. A gain of 14. 1st down, Chiefs.
On the move at the 14-yard line, it's 1st and 10. A touchdown apiece here in the first quarter of play. Pair of 7s on the scoreboard. We'll come back to Indianapolis in a moment. The Chiefs have it here to start quarter number 2 as they've got it with 1st and 10. Slot man in motion right. Here's Patrick. He'll throw it on 1st down. It's a gain of 13, and it's 1st and goal.
Really nice job there, Mike. All they're trying to do is just clear some space for the tight end and then let him go to work in the middle of the field. Now they're set up nicely inside the red zone.
The big guys are on. Jumbo set here for 1st and goal. Right. Trying to find a crease in that massive humanity, but he's going to come up short.
Shy of the goal line. No gain on the play. Leads to second.
They'll run the sneak. Looking to squeeze into a crease somewhere. Did not break the plane. They're going to mark him short. Now the Colts will use the first of their timeouts. Talk things over before third down. They'll try to run this one in. And he will take this one across into the end zone. Jalen Wright. Touchdown, Chiefs. His second touchdown of this first half. Butker now for the point after. The kick is good. And the Chiefs will move out to a 14-7 lead. So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. Here's Pierce for the return. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. They'll start this on the ground. It's Taylor. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
Looked to me like the quarterback had the option to pull that and make it a throw, but he decides to give it. Probably wishes looking back that he would have pulled it because there was nowhere for that running back to go.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Set. 60 by 6. 60 by 6.
He'll drop to throw. He'll go left side here and complete this one. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line. Remember, he had the touchdown on the opening drive, and here on drive 2, he gets a first down with that catch. Now they'll set up to throw. And this one is caught by Pierce. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend. So there's a saying in the NFL, Mike, short throw, long catch, and that's exactly what they wanted to go with here. Operate in the quick game, don't stress the protection, and while he didn't get necessarily the big play, he does get enough to move the chains.
1st and 10. They'll look to throw yet again. Throw here down the field. This ball incomplete.
Every team has those vertical shots, Mike. They're on the call sheet, and they feel like they can get behind the defense. I think that was one of them, and just couldn't quite connect downfield because he had pretty good separation.
2nd and 10. Back to the air one more time. Going up top. That is brought in. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10. A big gainer for Indianapolis. 39 yards.
Travel like LeBron, I'm a traveling man. LAX out the Baltimore, they landed in France. Racing shows out in Germany.
Now a chance to pay off that big play. They have it 1st and goal.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70, Cowboy 80. Undercrush, 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick.
They'll look to throw again. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete.
Yeah, I think he got away with one there, Mike. I thought with the way the defender had him covered, I was actually surprised he didn't move off to his next progression. He threw that into some really tight coverage, and he's lucky that ball wasn't picked.
Here's another shot from the 6 at 2nd and goal.
Let's go. Bravo 80.
They'll toss this right side to Taylor. Hard running close to the goal line, but they're going to mark him just short.
A gain of 5 yards brings up 3rd and goal.
Looking for that final yard. It's 3rd and goal. Now this looks like a design run, and he will take it in himself. Touchdown, Colts. That is 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. The dual threat of the quarterback. When you have one that can run, why not use him, especially down here, Greg? And they punch it in for the touchdown.
There's nothing a quarterback loves more, Mike, than down here near the goal line when he can call his own number. And in this case, that's exactly what he does, and he's able to take it in himself.
So back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff. Here comes a return from the 5. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start.
At their own 28-yard line.
First and 10 for Mahomes. On the run to the right.
Well, we've seen time and time again just how dangerous this quarterback can be, Mike, when he decides to tuck it and take off. So that is a great job defensively to rally to the football and hold him to just a short gain.
2 minutes to play here in what's been an even first half. We'll come back to Indianapolis after this. Second down, they need 7.
43.
They put Watson in motion. Mahomes looking to throw on second down.
The Colts take over first and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Ready, break. Here we go, here we go. 19, Tiger, 19, Tiger. Hut, hut.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. There's a throw right side. Going to be incomplete.
I think now we're starting to see this defense start to make some adjustments. We saw him give up a few plays earlier in the game, especially to this back. So he's someone they have to understand. He's not just going to hurt you on the ground. He also is a threat in the passing game. So nice job there making some adjustments on the back end, and they forced the incomplete.
We'll try again. It's second and 10.
Here we go, set. Cowboy 80. Get up.
Throwing now from the gun. That one complete to Pierce. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, inside the 20. That's his third catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
Big-time completion here as they try to get some points before the half. And remember, they're getting the ball back after the break, so they get a chance to double up possessions here if they're able to put a scoring drive together in the closing stages of this half.
Go.
To the air now on first and 10. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain.
No gain on the play. Brings up second and 10 at the Chiefs' 19-yard line.
Let's go. 60 Eagle, 60 Eagle.
On second and 10, Bill, try to throw. A lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete.
Here in the first half, we've seen nothing but connections from these two guys. I mean, they've come out completely on fire, so the defense finally gets a stop, and really the first time we've seen these guys be a little bit off.
It is third and 10.
18 Rattler.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. That one broken up in the end zone. And it's incomplete. What great work just to get those hands up there. And now it's fourth down. The Colts now going to send out their field goal unit. Officially, it's a 36-yard attempt. He'll bang that one through. It's good. And the Colts get 3 here late in the first half to take the lead.
So it's not exactly what you're looking for when you set out on a drive, but at the same time, you don't want to come away empty-handed either. So in this case, they'll take those 3 points.
Now, here comes a return from the 9. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. They put Watson in motion. On first down, it's Mahomes. Toward the outside, catch made by Watson. And he is out of bounds at the 45. About 15 yards to kick off the drive. It's a first down.
We've really seen both teams have a lot of success moving the ball throughout this entire first half, and just seems this possession is going to be more of the same as they start this drive.
That one down the field, but they cannot connect, and it's incomplete.
I know it fell for an incompletion, but pretty impressive. He was able to push that ball really far downfield as he was being hit. Really says a lot about the arm strength that this quarterback has.
On second down, Mahomes. That'll be caught. It's Jalen Wright. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. Here's first and 10.
That's good for a Kansas City Chiefs. First down. First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Right back to the air for Mahomes. And the ball out of the reach of the receiver. Ball's incomplete. He was trying to get it to Xavier Worthy there. And it'll bring up second down.
He's going to wish he had that one back. I think his receiver got behind the defense, Mike, and had a lot of room to run, but he just put a little too much on it, and they're not able to connect.
Throwing again, it's Mahomes. He's going to let this one go for Worthy.
You know, Mike, there's the saying in the NFL, take what the defense gives you. But that's not always the case. Sometimes you have to force a ball downfield. Show the defense you are willing to take big shots. Even though they weren't able to connect, it's going to have an impact the rest of the game.
After back-to-back incompletions, they now face third down and 10. Mahomes now to throw again. A ball deep for the end zone. This one is caught. It is a touchdown. There's a marker down. Let's see if it holds up. And Butker on for the extra point. He knocks it through. And the Chiefs move out in front by 4. It's 21-17. Very little time remaining in this first half as this kick is away. Here's Pierce for the return. Whoa.
The Colts take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
So here's a first and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. They will start it on the ground to run that clock. And they'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line. And with just 4 seconds left in the first half, a timeout is called. They'll come up first and 10 at the 40. On first down, they'll stay with Taylor on the ground. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the second half is underway. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Couldn't throw on this RPO, and Downs has it. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard.
A gain of 2 brings up second and 8.
Ball on the 27. Here's second and 8.
Here we go, set. Panther 60, Panther 60.
Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. Thrown left side. The catch is made. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down.
This is a really nice job of just finding a hole in coverage, Mike. And I used to say, hey, when you're open, stay open. That's the art of route running versus zone coverage. And it's a friendly target for the quarterback in space, and they're able to convert.
Out to his right. He's going to run out of time. They get to him and bring him down.
Through the first half, it was clear. This pass protection, this offensive line unit, they were clearly up for the challenge. The pass rush was non-existent. But here in the second half, you can sense a little bit more urgency. You can see them start playing with a little more speed and intensity, and it pays off there with their first sack of the day.
Work to do now as they come up on second and long.
Let's go now. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
He'll look to throw.
This is an element to his game that we don't necessarily spend a lot of time talking about. He's not known as a traditional runner at the quarterback position. But when he has some space like he had here, he is more than capable of not only converting first downs, but picking up big chunk plays.
The backfield empty here for 3rd and 2.
Ready? 70 Lions.
He'll try and get there on the ground. Give him 14 yards on the keeper and a first down.
I like that call on 3rd down, keeping the ball on the ground. You see so often these defenses, Mike, on 3rd down, they bring out more defensive backs. They bring out some smaller bodies. They're anticipating 3rd down pass. There's a lot of opportunities to take advantage of it with 3rd down run.
And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
Here we go. Rock on, ladies.
Back to the air again on 2nd and 10. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. That one good for 18 yards and to the 18-yard line.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. Forced out wide. And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. Maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
Back to the air once more on second down. He's got it at the 7. And he's taken down, but they are in business. This sets up first and goal.
I love the way the ball's been moving around to different guys this drive, Mike. I mean, it really keeps the defense guessing and off balance. And now, this defense is going to have to figure out how to keep this offense out of the end zone because it's first and goal.
This has been some kind of march downfield. Now, can they pay it off with 6? It's first and goal. They'll run here with Taylor. And he's in! Jonathan Taylor. Touchdown, Indy. That's the 5th touchdown for him on the year. Good drive. They kept the ball. Greg, they moved it effectively down the field and finish it off on the ground for the touchdown.
So often, Mike, we see teams work on a great drive to get down here close, only to settle for a field goal. But in this case, give them a lot of credit. They put a great drive together, but they're able to capitalize and finish it off with 6.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. From the 6, here comes a return. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line. Head up. This is right. Lots of space. Past the 45. Down the sideline. Inside the 25. And they won't catch him. He'll go all the way. 70 yards. Touchdown, Kansas City. That is 3 touchdowns in the game and 4 for the season. Here's Butker now for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Chiefs have taken a 4-point advantage. So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. Here's Pierce for the return. They'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop.
At their own 21-yard line.
This drive starts at the 21. It's first and 10. Right away, they'll set up to throw. That is incomplete. No way to force the football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up second down.
Sometimes it's those footsteps. I don't care how long you've been playing or at what level you've been playing at. That defender's bearing down. You really get a good idea what guys are willing to go through contact to secure a catch, and in this case, what guys are unwilling.
Looking to throw here on second and 10. to the left side and taken in by down. And mark him down up beyond the 30. It'll be a pickup of 10. First down, Indianapolis.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the first down.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. Here's a deep shot for Pierce. And he is out of bounds, but not until he's inside the 40-yard line. A big play and a much-needed one as well. 31 yards. Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line.
Let's go.
They'll look to throw yet again. That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the play. And it's 2nd down.
I got high standards for offensive players, but in this case, Mike, I think I'm giving all the credit to the defender. He timed that one up perfectly, and what could have been an easy play ends up as an incomplete.
Here we go, Shaq. 70 Timberwolves. Let's go.
Back to the air one more time. He'll dump this off to Taylor. Complete. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. A gain of 11 on that one. That's good for a Colts first down.
And what really stands out about this drive is the ability of the quarterback to really spread the ball around to multiple targets and put so much pressure on the defense, deciding who do they want to account for, because no matter who they try to take away, quarterback's doing a nice job of finding the open man.
79 Broncos.
They'll look to throw again. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
So something they teach these defenders, especially in the secondary, Mike, is to trust your eyes. Don't panic, don't overcommit until you see where that ball is being thrown. And it's a great example here, the defender just trusting those eyes, breaking on the ball, and he almost comes away with the pick.
Panther 60, Panther 60. Mustang 19. 19 Lion. 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat.
Back to throw. He's got a receiver. That's Michael Pittman. And he'll be marked down at the 7. And it will set up 1st and goal.
You can't run plays like this, Mike, if you don't have incredible pass protection. I mean, he started on the left side of the formation, and look how far he had to go across the field before that ball was caught. That's going to take time. That's going to take a lot of trust in that quarterback, in his protectors, to know he can stand tall in that pocket and wait for his receiver to break open.
Now it is 1st and goal.
Come on, set. Trap 60, trap 60.
So we'll take it to the other end as we are through 3. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. What a moment in this game. A touchdown would give them the late lead. It is 1st down and goal.
Hawk 70, Hawk 7, cut 19, cut 19.
They'll look to throw. He pulls it in around the 5. To the goal line and in. Alex Pierce. Touchdown, Indianapolis. What a game this has been back fourth-quarter score changes the lead one more time.
And we've seen the lead go back and forth, Mike, and now the question is, can they get a stop? Can they find a way defensively to hang on to this lead and get themselves this big win?
Chiefs 28.
So now playing with the lead after that fourth-quarter touchdown. Time to kick it back the other way. This one taken at the 7. Oh, nice return, but he takes a big shot at the end of it.
At their own 37-yard line.
Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10.
Yellow.
Give here to Wright. And he'll work his way past the 40. He's tackled after a gain of 4.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
From the 42-yard line, here's 2nd and 5.
Attack! Yellow.
Throwing now, Mahomes. Now a shot here, deep middle. And this is too far out in front. That one's incomplete.
I'll tell you what, Mike, with this guy's speed, he's not an easy target to overthrow, so that's one of those where they're telling this quarterback, throw it with everything you got. Just lay it out there. And more times than not, he's going to run under it, but in this case, just a little bit too much on it. He winds up overshooting his man.
Big play coming up. This is 3rd down. Throwing is Mahomes. This one just too far for the receiver. Out in front of him. That one falls incomplete.
I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. Truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
And that's a nice job of getting to him, making sure that return was not going anywhere. So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. They'll set up the screen to Taylor. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
You see so many teams wait till 3rd down to execute their screen game, but I like in this case the play caller changes things up. He uses the screen game on 1st down, which will have an effect on this pass rush going forward. How aggressive do they want to get after the quarterback? Because they got that screenplay still in the back of their head.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. Got his receiver on the in-cut. He's got it. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. Catch number 7 so far in this one. And a 1st down.
A lot could go wrong anytime you decide to put the ball in the air here late in the 4th quarter as you're trying to run out the clock and protect this lead. But at the same time, I like that they haven't gone super conservative. Just handoff right, handoff left, and it just turns into tackling practice. So I like the balance of making the defense defend everything, because right now, possess the ball, protect the ball, and ultimately just run the clock.
They're going to work this down inside the 45. 6 catches for him in the ball game now. And this one's good for a 1st down. Set to go now on 1st and 10. He'll drop to throw. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
2nd and 10. Now they'll set up to throw. As he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyway. We do know it'll be 3rd down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
So, after 2 straight incompletions, here's 3rd and 10.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70. 18 ready, 18 ready. 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates.
Oh, they got the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked up by Javon Fuller. And he's going to give his guys a short field to work with and a chance to take the lead.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
On 1st down, it's Mahomes. He'll look underneath here and find Wright. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
Defense does a nice job here initially using zone coverage to take away the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. Quarterback gets off his first read, sees some openings to the sideline, and him and his receiver are able to connect.
They'll work from the 36 on 2nd and 6. They'll run with Wright, and that won't get a whole lot. Maybe a yard, that's it.
Now at the 35-yard line. It's a gain of a yard, and it's 3rd down.
Here now, 3rd and 5. Man in motion, heading left. 3rd and short. Here's Patrick. That one too far out in front. It is incomplete.
I think he predetermined that 3rd down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
Trailing late, they've got to go here. It's 4th down. Here's Mahomes. That's taken in. And he is going to have a Chiefs 1st down as they pick up a big chunk of yards to boot. That's a gain of 18.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
A on first down. A run for right. And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play. They'll send Worthy in motion. Little quick pass to the receiver heading left. Looking for the pylon, but the official right there is going to mark them out of bounds at the 1-yard line.
That's good.
17 yards on the gain, and now they've got first and goal.
First and goal at the 1-yard line.
Here is first and goal.
Hey, 43, 15.
They'll keep it on the ground. Trying to push the pile forward, but he's not going to get in. They stop him up short.
A field goal only ties it. When you find yourself this close, you're thinking 6. Let's take the lead. But now after that first down loss, it really changes the approach now on second and third. You have to at least come away with points.
From back at the 2 now, here's second and goal. He'll run, and he's into the end zone yet again. Jalen Wright, touchdown KC. Make it 4 touchdowns for him on the afternoon. Butker's extra point is good, and the Chiefs have taken a 4-point advantage.
31. Harrison Butker and a kickoff for Kansas City.
So now playing with the lead after that fourth quarter touchdown. Time to kick it back the other way. This will be returned from the 6. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
They'll come up for first and 10. They'll drop to throw. Good decision to take off. He gets 15 yards and a first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
He'll look to throw. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very stout there. That's going to bring up second down.
Brings up second.
Great job there defensively, separating the man from the ball. And this is the moments of the game where you need your best players to step up. This guy's showing what he's capable of doing in the game's critical moment.
Here's second down. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down.
The game is there for the taking. They control their own destiny, but this brings up a really big third down here. But remember, they don't have to force it and push the ball past the sticks. Even if they come up short, they still have fourth down in their back pocket to try to extend this drive and see if they can pull out the win here late.
The game hanging in the balance, and a critical third down. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's fourth down.
They desperately needed that one, Mike. Down here late, they've only got a few remaining snaps to go, and it puts all of the pressure of the game now on 4th down. Let's see what play call they have in a gotta-have-it situation, and right now, this quarterback needs to make his best throw in the biggest moment of the game.
The offense staying out there for this 4th down.
Buffalo 18. 19, Tiger. 19, Tiger. Left wing 19. Steady run.
There's that man again. Another catch. And this is not going to do it. The defense comes through here in the final minute, and it may just be enough to get them a victory.
Yellow. Are the ladies?
On the ground. This is right. And he's not going to get away. They're going to bring him down on the other side of midfield. Now the Colts will use the first of their timeouts. Clock will stop with 35 seconds to go. After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. Back on the ground and back to right. And he will be taken down. We'll see if they want to use those timeouts. This one is about done.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment. Keeps this to a modest gain at best.
This crowd into it now as we get to 3rd down. From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down.
I think as the offense comes to the sideline now, the quarterback and his wide receivers need to get together and say, hey guys, what are you seeing out there? How can we find some open targets? Because on that last down, there was nowhere to go with the ball.
And he didn't get the check he was hoping for in that one. That goes into the end zone, and it's a touchdown. Here is 1st and 10.
Tag. Bravo 80.
Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. A throw left side, but it's going to wind up incomplete.
Well, it's safe to say this offense now is entering desperation mode. They have such a long way to go with such little time to do it. You're thinking chunk plays, get out of bounds. You have to stop the clock and continue to pick up as much yardage as you can to, at the very least, be in position to take one Hail Mary shot to the end zone.
Back to the air once more on 2nd down. That is incomplete, so the task gets more difficult. Time for maybe 2 plays. That's it.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. He'll take a deep shot for downs. And that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Jordan Battle. And the Chiefs are going to hang on the final play. They get the turnover to seal the game. So it's a win for the visiting Chiefs. What a finish to this one. The defense comes up with the interception in clutch time to seal it on the final play, and the defense walks off the field with the victory for their team. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. With that, we say so long, everyone.